Exercise 2.6, page number 52. Question number 2. Sum of squares of two consecutive natural even numbers is 244. Find the numbers. Sum of two consecutive natural numbers, even natural numbers is 244. Find the numbers. Find the numbers. Solution. Now, as we know, natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. And even natural numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, etc. Now, consecutive natural numbers means one after the other. The first natural number is 2, the next natural number is 4, and the next natural number is 6. That means the difference between the two consecutive natural numbers is always 2. So, let us assume, let the first even natural number is equal to x. Therefore, the next even consecutive natural number is equal to x plus 2. Because the difference is 2, means the next number will be bigger by the earlier number by 2. Now, what is the condition? Sum of the two consecutive even, sum of the squares, sum of squares of two consecutive even natural numbers means I have to make the squares and add them. Therefore, by given condition, x square plus x plus 2 bracket square is equal to 244. Therefore, x square plus a plus b bracket square a square plus 2ab plus b square, that means x square plus 2x, its double means 4x plus 4 is equal to 244. Therefore, this 1x square plus 1x square 2x square plus 4x. Bring this 244 here, it will become minus. This plus 4 and this minus 244, it will become minus 240 is equal to 0. Now I can divide by 2. Therefore, x square plus 2x minus 120 is equal to 0. Now find the factors of 120 such that their subtraction is plus 2. Find the factors of 120 such that their subtraction is plus 2. So 120 factors I will find. 120, 2 6 are 12, 2 30 are 60, 2 15 are, 3 5 are, and 5 1s are. These are 5 factors. Out of that, I want 2 factors. So I will make the groups of it. If I take this much as one factor, that means 3 to the 6, 6 to the 12, and this as the next factor means the 10. See, the difference is 2. That means 120, its factors are 15, 12 and 10. And 12. Subtraction is 2. The bigger number is 12. I will give this sign to it. Therefore, x square plus 12x minus 10x minus 120 is equal to 0. Therefore, make the two groups. Whatever is common, we will take out. Here x is common. X plus 12 minus 10 is common. X, this minus will become plus 12 is equal to 0. Therefore, x plus 12 into another bracket x minus 10 is equal to 0. From this, either one of them will be 0. Therefore, x plus 12 is equal to 0 or x minus 10 is equal to 0. Now I will simplify this. I will rub this. Now, this plus 12 will go on that side. Therefore, x is equal to minus 12 or x is equal to 10. This minus 10 on that side, it will become plus. Now, minus 12 is not a even natural number. Though it is even number, but it is negative. That means it is not possible. X equal to minus 12 is not possible. Or I will say minus 12 is not a natural number. Therefore, x equal to minus 12 is not possible. Not acceptable, not possible. Whatever you want, you can write. Possible. Therefore, x is equal to 10. The first number is 10. The next number is x plus 2. The next even consecutive natural number equal to x plus 2 is equal to 10 plus 2 is equal to 12. Answer. The numbers are 10 and 12. This way, this sum is over. Now we will move for the next sum. Some selective questions I am going to discuss. Now, Mr. Kasam runs a small business. Question number 6. Mr. Kasam runs a small business. I will write a business. Of making earthen pots. He makes certain number of pots on daily basis. Certain number of pots daily. Now production cost of each pot is production cost of each pot is rupees 40 more. A is rupees 40 more than 10 times total number of pots. Total number of pots. 40 more than 10 times the total number of the pots he makes in one day. He makes in one day. If production cost of all the pots per day is rupees 600, if production cost of all pots per day is rupees 600. Find the cost of one pot. Find the cost of one pot and number of pots he makes per day and number of pots he makes per day. So in this question, Kasam answer is this: he makes certain number of pots daily. How many pots he makes daily? We don't know it. So let he produces daily X pots. Let daily production of pots is equal to X. Now production cost of each pot is rupees 40 more. 40 more means plus 40. Then 10 times the total number of the pots. Total number of the pots are X. So production cost of each pot. Production cost of each pot is equal to 40 more than 10 times the total number of the pots he makes in one day. In one day, how many pots he makes? X. 40 more means plus 40 by 10 times the total number of the pots. Therefore, 10x plus 40 will be the production cost of one pot. So total production cost of all the pots will be, this is the production cost of one pot. How many pots he makes? X pots. So total production cost will be X into this, and that is given to be 600 from the second condition. From second condition. Total production cost is equal to number of the pots into cost of each pot. Therefore, and that total production cost is how much? 600. The number of the pots how much? X. What is the cost of each? 10x plus 40. Therefore, x into 10x plus 40 is equal to 600. Therefore, 10x into x is 10x square plus x into 40, 40x, and bring this 600 here, minus 600 is equal to 0. We can divide by 10. Therefore, x square plus 4x minus 60 is equal to 0. Now I don't have the place, so I will drop this and continue the sum. So find the factor of 60 such that their subtraction is 4. So factors we will find 60. 2 30s are, 2 15s are, 3 5s are, and 5 1s are. These are 4 factors. I want only 2 factors. So if I take this 3 to the 6 and these 2 5 to the 10, so 10 into 6, these are the factors. I want this positive, so 10x will be plus and 6x will be minus. Therefore, x square plus 10x minus 6x minus 60 is equal to 0. Therefore, make the group of 2, x into bracket x plus 10 minus 6 into bracket x plus 10 is equal to 0. Therefore, x plus 10 is common, x plus 10 into another bracket x minus 6 equal to 0. Therefore, x plus 10 is equal to 0, or x minus 6 is equal to 0. Therefore, x equal to minus 10 or x is equal to 6. But the number of the pots, x means what? Number of the pots. Number of the pots cannot be negative. Here we will write number of the pots cannot be negative. Therefore, x equal to minus 10 is not possible. So, we will write x is equal to 6. Therefore, x is equal to 6. What is this x? Number of the pots daily produced. The production cost of each pot. That statement is already here. I will use that. Production cost of each pot is equal to 10x plus 40. That is equal to 10 into 6 plus 40. That is equal to 60 plus 40, 100. Answer I have to write. Number of the pots produced. Number of pots daily produced is equal to 6. Production cost of each pot. Cost of each pot is equal to rupees 100. This way, this question is over. Now the fourth question I should have taken. Fourth is also important question. Fourth question. Vivek is older than Kishore. By 5 years. And the sum of reciprocals of their ages, the sum of reciprocals of their ages is 1/6. Find their present ages. Find their present ages. Now in this question, the reciprocals of the ages, reciprocal means what? What is the reciprocal of 5? 1/5. That way, now Vivek is older than Kishore. So Kishore is younger. Generally in such sums, we assume the ages of whoever is smaller. So Kishore in this case is smaller, that means he is younger. So we assume the age of Kishore to be as X. Vivek is elder by 5 years. Then therefore, if the age of Kishore is X, then the age of Vivek will be X plus 5. Reciprocals of their ages. Reciprocal means reciprocal of Kishore's age will be 1/x. Reciprocal of Vivek's age will be 1/x plus 5. And their sum is 1/6. So, once we understand the conditions, then we can frame the equation. Solution. Let Kishore's present age of Kishore equal to X years. Don't say only X, give the unit also. And that of Vivek. Vivek is 5 years elder. So X plus 5 years. Now, sum of the reciprocals. Reciprocal of age of Kishore equal to 1 upon X. Reciprocal of age of Vivek equal to 1 upon X plus 5. By given condition, the sum of the reciprocals is 1 upon 6. By given condition, the sum of the reciprocals means 1 upon X plus 1 upon X plus 5 is equal to 1 upon 6. Now, such sums, how to solve? Many students, what they do this cross multiplication first, then this will be this and upon this into this. Instead, what I will suggest is, take the LCM of denominator. LCM of denominator will be 6x into x plus 5 and multiply each term by 6x into x plus 5. So, multiply each term by 6x into x plus 5. Nothing is common, so multiplication of all will be the LCM. By that LCM I am multiplying each term. Therefore, 1 upon x into 6x into x plus 5. This 1 upon x plus 5 into 6x into x plus 5. That is equal to 1 upon 6 into 6x into x plus 5. This way, in a very simple step, it completes. This x cancels, this x cancels. Put the bracket and then cancel it. Looks better. This 6 and this 6 gets cancelled. So now I have to rub the board to complete the remaining part. I will rub the question. Now whatever is remaining, that I will write. Here this 6 is remaining and x plus 5 is remaining. So I will multiply this 6, or first of all we will write it. Therefore 6 into x plus 5. Don't do any number. Here 1 plus 6x is equal to, there remains equal to x into x plus 5. Therefore, now I will open these brackets. 6x plus 6 5 are 30 plus 6x is equal to x into x square plus x into 5 5x. Take very simple steps so that nothing goes wrong. Now, this 6x plus this 6x, that will be 12x plus this 30 is equal to x square plus 5x. Shift this whole term over there, here it will remain 0. Therefore, 0 equal to, here it is x square plus 5x, and take this on that side, minus 12x. This 30 plus will become minus 30 and rewrite properly. Therefore, x square minus 7x, see the sign, minus 30 is equal to 0. Now once again, find the factors of 30 such that the subtraction is minus 7. So 30 means 10 into 3. 10 3 the 30. I want the subtraction to be negative. That means the bigger sign would have the middle. The bigger number will have the middle sign. Therefore, x square minus 10x plus 3x minus 30 is equal to 0. This is called as the factorization, or this is called as the splitting the middle term. That is also another name for this. Therefore, x is common, x into x minus 10 plus 3 is common, into bracket x minus 10 is equal to 0. Therefore, now x minus 10 is common, x minus 10 into another bracket x plus 3 is equal to 0. Now x minus 10 is equal to 0 or x plus 3 equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to 10 or x equal to minus 3. But these are the ages. Ages cannot be negative. Therefore, x equal to minus 3 is not possible. Age cannot be negative. Therefore, x equal to minus 3 is not possible. Therefore, x is equal to 10. So, what is this age? It is the age of Kishore. Now, who is remaining? Vivek. Age of Vivek. Present age of Vivek. That was the word used. Present age of Vivek equal to x plus 5. That is equal to x means 10. 10 plus 5. That is equal to 15 years. So answer, present age of Kishore equal to 10 years. Another, present age of Vivek equal to 15 years. These are the answers. The 10th sum I wish to take, it is based on geometry. In the adjoining figure, quadrilateral ABCD is a trapezium, AB parallel CD, and its area is 33 cm square. from the given information, find the length of all the sides of the quadrilateral ABCD. So they have given as the empty spaces using the formula of a trapezium. Area of the trapezium is equal to half into sum of the parallel sides into the height. So that question, fill in the boxes type they have given. You can complete it. So Pratik takes 8 hours to travel 36 km downstream and return to the same spot. The speed of the boat in still water is 12 km per hour. Find the speed. This was the 7th question. 8th question, Pintu takes 6 days more. All these and 9th, 460 divided by a natural number. These 3 sums we will cover in a separate video. That will be better. And then we will start the problem set 2. So for the time being, this is all for today's lecture.